So I guess we're doing a real quick trailer park update. I'm continuing to have problems in a real general sense with break-ins and whatnot here. Just my freaking life. We've brought some of these new trailers in here and they're looking pretty good. They're starting to get them set on their lots. We're starting to get them configured so we can start renting them out, but it's the constant vagrancy crime element that I'm having to go through and try and come up with a plan to get it taken care of, because some of these new trailers, they've got in the doors and slept inside of them or done whatnot to them, and it's just absolutely aggravating. I was here last night and caught somebody taking stuff out of one, and you know, last night was the live stream deal. I didn't have enough time to call the cops and all that stuff, so you know, it's just this constant thing of fighting with people trying to take stuff out of my trailer park. And you know, we've still got good tenants here, like I've said, but then there's all these others that are causing nonstop problems. We did put a new roof on this block building. This is where the laundromat's going to go into at some point. It's going to be after. The trash guy's finally going to come and clean up the rest of this stuff, which is cool. But we've been trying to get this stuff taken care of. We got some wiring with the cameras, things like that. So we'll be doing live feeds probably from the trailer park till we get it up and doing real well. I'm trying to negotiate on this side parcel over here. Hopefully we can get it taken care of, but then, you know, I've got a pretty nice security system in here. Getting everything taken care of to try and deal with the issues that we have. You know, I don't want these new trailers that we've got to be broken into and damage to occur to them, because then what's the point of trailers? So here's the back side of my kingdom. I am in the middle of all these trailers that are slowly being torn apart by the local people who consume the rock. I don't want to demonetize my channel or this video about my glorious trailer park by saying the C word. No, not that one, but people who partake of the smoking rock. If you guys can read between the lines. Anyway, one of the people that lives here is breaking into my trailers. That is the trailer there that we were in on Meet Kevin, and people broke into it. I suspect people have been in that one too, and we found one of the security wires on our trailers was cut. So my intention, or what I've been working on, is using my wonderful Wise cameras. The affiliate link will be in the description. The Wise cameras take USB power, and what's so significant about that is as long as I can get Wi-Fi coverage here in the trailer park, I am able to use the Wise cameras and drop these in every single trailer and stream live to my phone. See, there's another broken window right there. See, these two windows here should not be broken. I'm to the point, well, I don't know. Maybe it was broken in transport. But here's the inside of the trailer. It just sucks. And these trailers are being damaged as time goes on by the local rock partakers. And it becomes a situation where I'm going to lose all the investment on these. It's going to be my investor's going to get screwed. I'm going to get screwed. Nobody's going to be happy. But the thing is, I've got fiber here already. So I'm able to run my fiber in the common areas. My common area is like right over there. And I've been doing signal testing all through the park, and we've actually got really good speeds. And I will almost get 100% of the park covered with 5 gigahertz. So I can get very high speeds, drop cameras and everything, and we can stream together if anybody's trying to break into these trailers or cause problems. The problem with the local sheriff's department is that they will not essentially prosecute. Someone stole this. There were steps here. Someone stole my steps. Oh my gosh. Seriously? They're even stealing the steps. So I'm going to be able to get internet coverage through this whole thing, and we're going to finally get all this crap figured out and taken care of, which is nice. Here is my pseudo tech office, and here's the router my partner sent me, the investor. It's an awesome router. Just plugged straight into the modem. We were getting 550 megs a second, and it went out on me, so I didn't have coverage on the park over the week, which means I can't get this lovely view here on my Lorex 4K system. So we went down to Walmart, or I went down to Walmart, and I bought a few of these babies. And we're actually getting really good signal coverage now in the park. I was doing testings, and I'm like all the way over near the concrete plant. I've got, it's like negative 79 decibels or dBi, whatever it is. So, anyway, making good progress finally. So while I'm here, I figured I'd get in and show you the inside of another $2,000 trailer. This one's sitting here waiting to be set up any day now. In my opinion, it's not too bad. There's definitely some stuff that's happened since it was in transport. They never cleaned this one out. I think I got charged for the clean out, but okay little bathroom. You know, there's some mildew on the bathtub that'll need switched out. The carpets really don't look too bad. We've actually got a decent little furnace in here. Not really too bad. Going on, here is the relatively small bedroom. It's probably an 8x8. Here is the living room and kitchen. Got a little refrigerator that came with it. Oh joy, a free pack of Marlboro cigarettes. And here's the kitchen. I probably won't really do a whole lot to this. In my opinion, it's not too bad. It's the cheap laminate wood garbage. I've seen some really neat epoxy countertop stuff. The sink kind of crummy. We might replace that, who knows. But they've got this great epoxy stuff that you can pour on your countertop, and it makes it look really nice. So, in a real general sense, this doesn't, in my opinion, need a ton of work. I mean, you've got this crappy, awful-looking fan. I mean, that needs cleaned. I mean, needs a good cleaning. You've got a door here. Needs weather stripped. It needs some trim on it. The carpet might come up in here. I don't know. It really doesn't look too bad. But this is, I would say, at the higher end of the spectrum. Like I said, we've got about $7,000 per trailer to fix up. And to me, this needs a spit shine. This needs, some trim. It needs some new doors. Carpets need cleaned. The furnace needs serviced. It's got washer dryer hookups, which is really freaking cool. Just in a real general sense, in my opinion, this one's not bad at all. And so my $7,000 renovation budget on average that I've got goes on to another trailer. And so, I've got $6,000 that rolls forward. Maybe we'll put it on that one or that one or that one. Who knows? So now some of these trailers now have one other trailer now has a $15,000 rehab budget as compared to the $7,000 that might get sunk into this. And that's why I think this trailer park deal is really, really freaking cool, because now, we're going to potentially be on budget. I'm still dealing with stuff. I caught somebody stealing trim out of one of the really tore up trailers the other night, ran them off, called the police and all that stuff. So it's just an odd situation. I have to work. I'm doing all this weird stuff, setting up the security systems, setting up Wi-Fi for the park. That way we get the 5G coverage. In this trailer, we've got 2.4 gigahertz signal, and it's maybe, I was getting like 15 megs a second, which isn't too bad for 2.4 gigahertz. It's not 5G or anything, but it's not terrible. So the nice thing is we're making progress here. It's very, very slow. They're still delivering trailers. I've got another, 10-ish they need to deliver, but we're cooking slowly. Should I say cooking? I've had several people tell me I shouldn't do that. So anyway, this is Brandon with Investment Joy. Real quick trailer park update. Maybe it's long. I don't know. So I wanted to make sure you guys are in the loop, especially after the Meet Kevin episode. I kind of think that it might have come off as a worse project than I thought. Once again, still the out-of-pocket acquisition was $225,000 for the partner and me. So that to me is not a bad deal. Sean carried $100,000 on a loan that requires $700 a month. The warehouse, and there's a warehouse. I know that Kevin didn't mention it, but let me show you. This trailer park came with a warehouse. Let me flip the camera around and you guys can see it. See, we've moved a little bit. There is the adult bookstore, and over there is a 4,000 square foot warehouse that Kevin did mention. Maybe we didn't talk about it too much, but that's a 4,000 square foot warehouse with crap tons of potential. We're already making $750 a month out of it. But the big thing is, I don't know if you guys can see it, the interstate is right beyond there. It's one of the largest, highest traffic areas in the state of Ohio. So with that being there, I mean, to me, it's a really good location for that warehouse. Like I said, $750 a month. We need to raise the rent a bit, but it's got lots of potential. Lots of potential. I'm looking in the windows, make sure nobody's in this trailer that's here. My life. That's why I'm getting paid the big bucks. My partner watches all my Investment Joy videos, and he says, Brandon, we are paying you well. Looking in this trailer, the ceiling kind of fell apart on it. That sucks. Anyway, once again, if you like these kinds of videos, make sure you like and subscribe and comment and do all that other thing. We'll break down the finances a little bit more on the trailer park in a forthcoming video. Like I said, I expect $25K a month revenues. I think my cost on everything, I think we can keep that in the realm of $7,500 a month with Sean's seller carried finance, the repairs, everything like that. I think we can keep that to a reasonable level, and you know, 17.5K, kind of hard to argue with. So I decided that I would run down the street and look at this house. We just got back from the tenant. I had a call earlier today, and they thought that somebody was living in here after the last tenant had moved out. So we're going to do a real quick inspection. Hopefully there's nobody living in here, but we're going to find out. This is essentially like a laundromat collection, except we're going to see if anybody has broken into this house and decided to live in here. Here goes. All right, let me switch hands. Camera in one. Hand on holster with the other. So they just didn't clean up the house at all. They screwed up the ceiling. This is by far one of my nicer houses in a general sense. The guy that lived here is a good guy, but who knows? I hear voices. I'm pretty sure it's the next door tenant, not anybody upstairs. So this is one of my normally nicer 3 bedrooms. Someone's not getting their deposit back. I'll have this cleaned up in 3 days. Hello? Like I said, there wasn't too much trash in here, and to a point, they're right. It doesn't look bad, but once again, this was an interesting sublease deal. I really like the guy that lives here. He's not that lived here. He's not getting his deposit back, obviously, but nice guy. He had his friends rent off of him, so it was a sublease deal, and everything went south. He hasn't destroyed everything. He just trashed the place. It's just one of those situations. You live with friends. They put 1,000 drywall screws in the wall. Yes, they're drywall screws, but no. You really shouldn't do that. At least it's against the the lease agreement. So I had $600 on deposit, and the poor guy, if Ed's watching this, you know, sorry, but you're not getting your deposit back. Once again, nice guy. Probably rent to him again. Might require a little bit more of a deposit. But interestingly enough, the state of Ohio says that they strongly discourage landlords not ask for more than 1 month's rent deposit. So there's some legal discouragements as to requesting higher than 1 month deposit. And if it would be my, if I had the ability to, or maybe I should go to a 2 month deposit to, double the rent, or this is normally a $600 a month house. Why on earth would anybody have that chair in here? That makes no sense. Why do they also have, let me turn on the lights. I want to know why they have grape juice here. It makes no sense. Oh, well. A lot of this stuff makes no sense. So, this is the real quick walkthrough. Depressing sort of inspection. We put this railing up here just probably a year ago. This is a house I actually got off of Gary. This is a Gary deal property. I paid like $25,000 for this place. I'm sure I'm going to get complaints and say, "Oh, you're a slumlord. How can you let people live like this?" It's really a nice house. $600 a month, and you get a fully fenced yard, or a partially fully fenced yard. I'll actually go out here and show you real quick. Gosh dang it, they left a lot of crap in here. So, anyway. So, $600 a month, and we're in the nice part of town, too. Those are, I know the guy that owns those apartments over there. Those are $700 a month, I want to say, for a 1-bedroom. So you can live over here, $600 a month for a 3-bedroom. Maybe even a 4-bedroom. And this is your yard. Yes, it looks like crap. My guys are supposed to be here Friday. Today's Wednesday. My guys will be here Friday, and they'll get this cleaned up. So, here's your yard. It's not really a shared yard either. The $600 a month tenant gets the yard. So this will all be cleaned up like magic, and it'll be back. We used the good paint this time, which is cool. It'll be easier to clean as compared to everything else. So once again, like my page, follow me on Instagram, consider joining the Discord. I appreciate every one of you for following along my adventures. I will continue to do this as long as I keep making that sweet, delicious YouTube money, which hopefully continues, but we'll see. All right, guys, thanks for watching.